Is switching job in software engineering a fast track to success or a career gamble? Today, we will help you decide if it's the right move for your professional goals. We will break down the 3 main reasons why it's beneficial to change jobs often and the 3 reasons why it might be a bad idea. Let's dive in. One of the biggest dangers for any software engineering career is hindered growth. The industry keeps changing and you as an engineer must constantly adapt to that change. If you don't, you are risking not having marketable skills in a matter of just a few years. Staying at one job increases your chances of getting stale, especially if your company is conservative and is not interested in exploring the cutting-edge technologies. Changing engineering jobs naturally pushes you towards different technologies and different business domains, and is one of the best ways to get a fresh perspective on the old skills. If you feel that you are becoming a one-trick pony with a very narrow focus and are falling behind, you should consider looking for brand new opportunities elsewhere. At the beginning of your software engineering career, it may be very useful to change jobs often, as it would allow you to try a lot of new technologies and languages. When you are a fresh graduate, you don't really understand where your passion is. Do you want to be a server-side engineer, a UI developer, a machine learning expert, or a full-stack engineer? The best way to understand whether you like something or not is to give it a try and see how it goes. For junior engineers, it could be a very good idea to get your first job, work there for years, and then find a new job with a completely different domain and technology stack. Do it 3-4 times, cover the full stack, and you will have a reasonable understanding of all kinds of software engineering jobs out there. Then you can pick an area that excites you the most and focus on it for the next few years to become an expert in it. And last but not the least, changing jobs helps to bring more money to your pocket. Companies tend to spend more resources to attract new talents instead of spending the money to keep the existing employees. Oftentimes, the senior employees who work at their jobs for 5 to 10 years get less money than the new hires, even if they bring more value to the company than the new employees. It might feel unfair, but that's the reality of the current engineering job market. You can take advantage of the job market by not committing to one job for longer than a couple years. Remember that a new job opportunities would very likely lead to significant increase in your base salary, as well as to some good sign-up bonuses at the time of hiring. At the very least, it may be beneficial to keep your options open, have an up-to-date resume, and be ready for the interviews. Unfortunately, there are quite a few downsides related to the frequent changes of software engineering jobs. When you switch from one company to another, you need to onboard to the new technologies and new business domains. It takes time and effort, and that time and effort could instead be spent on delivering the value to your company. Moreover, with each new job, you also need to establish all the relationship with your fellow software engineers, your boss, your subject matter experts, your stakeholders. This also takes time and effort, and building new relationships is oftentimes more difficult than ramping up to the new technologies. If you end up changing jobs too frequently, you won't be able to establish deep connections with these people and won't be able to efficiently build and maintain your professional network. Frequent job hops could be viewed as a lack of loyalty by future employers. This is especially relevant if you change your jobs more often than once a year. Employers may see you as a mercenary who will always chase the biggest paycheck and who may have commitment issues. They may not be interested in investing in you if they see clear sign that you are unlikely to invest in them. And lastly, frequent changes of engineering jobs could impact your promotions negatively. To promote you, your bosses need to ensure that you consistently perform above expectations for many months and sometimes years. If you leave the company in the middle of this process and join a new one, your promotion clock resets. This way, you may get stuck at a lower level positions even when you develop the skills necessary for the promo. It is also worth noting that newly hired employees are at a greater risk of getting laid off when things don't go well with the company. More senior employees generally bring more value and are safer to keep during the rough times. And frankly, they are also harder to fire. If you believe that there is a lot of instability in the economy or in the industry, or if you cannot afford being jobless for a while, consider playing it safe and sticking to one job for longer. What do you think would work the best for you? Do you see any other benefits or challenges with changing software engineering jobs often? Let us know in the comments below. If you're interested in other topics related to engineering career growth or technical design, please subscribe, and we will see you in the next video.